So just following on from episode 1, I thought I'd make episode 2 as a continuation now while I'm still driving. And that is, the continuation is that people don't respect your time, or these people don't respect your time, whether they're narcissists, whatever umbrella you want to put them under, whether they're insensitive, whether they just don't care, selfish, whatever. I don't think it needs to be labelled to be relevant. So, yeah, I mean, that person that will contact you and corner you, you know, like I often find with those people that ring you like 2 or 3 times, and I've got plenty of experience in this, it's usually a, what are you doing, you know, and then you get put on the spot again. I hate that. There is nothing worse than what are you doing. If it's someone you really like, and let me make this clear, if it's your girlfriend or your partner or you're dating someone or whatever, I don't care, because they're probably not a narcissist and they're probably not the type of person that I'm making these videos about. So therefore you won't perceive them as being annoying. But if you get that cringe, annoying feeling, listen on, because that's what I'm referring to. So I'm not talking about your girlfriend, I'm not talking about your mum. Well, it might be your girlfriend, by the way, or it might be your mum if they're a narcissist. But I'm not here to you know, to psychoanalyze these people. I'm just giving you the situation, and if you feel it, then you got it. That person that rings all the time, you know, and it happens. What do you do when they're like, what are you doing? Oh my God, I just feel sick when that happens, when it's that type of person, you know. Oh, I'm just in the area, and it's like, dude, I've told you. Text me the day before, text me, you know, that morning for that afternoon, but don't ring me, even if I'm free, you know, at that moment. I just hate giving into these people, because if you do it once, you do it twice, they will harass you all the time on their terms. And once again, you know how many times like that's happened where that person has, you know, called, text, where are you, what are you doing, after, you know, you're not replying at that stage, and you message them back and they don't reply, you know, or it happens they don't reply, or they don't record, because why? I'll tell you why. Because they've probably got someone else who's agreed to catch up with them. There's your red flag straight away. If that person that goes, what are you doing, and half an hour later after you've composed yourself, you're like, yeah, I'm all good, because you've had time to process it, or you're still too weak to say piss off, and they don't reply, oh dear, you know, you've got your answer. You know, do you really need these people in your life? I'm not saying cut them off. It might be a cousin, you know, it might be someone you've known for a long time, but, you know, just be aware, you know, and perhaps next time that you do speak to them, when they get back to you, there's no point saying, hey, you know, like, too busy for me, whatever. If you actually still don't mind them, and they're still a friend, just be like, hey, Cynthia, you know, I work, I don't get much time off during the day, or when I do get time off, I've usually got something on, you know, hey, just FYI, do you reckon, you know, if you want to catch up on a Friday or a Thursday or a Saturday, can you just give me a day notice or 2 days notice, or maybe message me that morning, and, you know, if I'm free, I'll reply, or if I can catch up, I'll catch up. And that's it, you know. And if they start, like, if you get a bit of a performance, a bit of a, oh, you don't want to see me, whatever, mate, get out. I can tell you now, move on. See them once a year, see them once every 6 months, never see them again. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't need to explain yourself, and I'll touch on that as in another video. You don't need to justify your time, you know. Like, I found myself in the past, like, making these, they were true excuses, but exaggerating them as to why I didn't call them back. Oh, I was in a meeting. I wasn't. I was, you know, I was on a phone call which lasted 1 more minute, but why? Just, you know, do you want to catch up? Sorry, I'm busy. That's all you owe anybody, okay? Don't feel bad about it. If someone's making you feel bad about it, well, I've got news for you. You need to choose different company, or start filtering, because it's not cool, and you shouldn't constantly be in a cycle of you know, these repeated offenders who just don't get the message. I'm telling you, I've done it to certain people where I've said, like, hey, give me that notice, and they still do it. I'm not joking. They will still what are you doing? I hate it. I'm trying not to swear, by the way. I don't know if the algorithm likes it, but I detest it. And the last time this happened, after I hadn't seen this person for maybe 4 or 5 months, I thought, okay, I'm not going to go into great detail as to who they are, once again, for obvious reasons. And you're caught up, and it's just all about them. They just talk about themselves, whatever, and yeah, it's just, I guess once you boil the egg, you can't unboil it, and I've noticed that, like, once you start becoming aware, or you start standing up for yourself, it's very hard to compromise, but sometimes you have to, and just deal with it the best you can. You might ask the question, why do I have to? Because it might be a sister, you know, it might be an uncle, it might be an auntie, and you know what, family's family. You can't choose them, and just because they might be annoying and have bad habits, it doesn't mean you have to cut everybody off, or cut them off, or be rude. But standing up for yourself is what it's all about. And that's why I'm making this channel, is A, to let you know you're not alone in that you may find it hard to say no, and B, it's okay to say no, and you know, maybe you're not comfortable with just a no and no explanation. Sure, start off with over explaining yourself, but as time goes on, you'll realize that it's just really liberating to say no. No, I can't. No, I won't. That's it. So if you found this informative, I'd love to know some of your experiences as far as, has that affected you? How did you handle it? How did you go about it? And by the way, I'm not a narcissist. If it sounds like I'm talking about myself and saying I a lot, it's just because I'm relating this to myself and my experiences, and I'm not scripting. I'm just talking as I go, and it's all in my head and it's coming out. It's just authentic and real. It's not, you know, no one's writing this for me. I don't have anyone sponsoring my channel. It's a community, and it's a like-minded community, and if, you know, it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine, move on, you know, it's cool. It doesn't matter what you think. If it doesn't resonate with you, just move on. If it does and you think I'm a twat, then that's okay, you can tell me. Maybe I'm the problem, but I think you'll find that a lot of you have been in this situation and feel what I feel, and you know, are at the stage of your life where you want more. Maybe it's a thing of, maybe it's also, this might not appeal to millennials. Maybe it's a Gen X thing. I'm Gen X, and I've found, do you remember that feeling of when you're younger, you want to be in the loudest room, so you go clubbing, and whether it's doof music, rock, whatever, and then as you get older, it's like you want to be in the quietest room. That's how I found it. And also, you would look forward to plans when you were younger, and now that I'm older, like, I'm celebrating when plans get cancelled, and that's the honest truth. Again, that might be me, I don't know. I don't know if you feel the same way, but if you do, also let me know. I think I've rambled on enough. What are your thoughts? What do you think I should do next? What should I touch on next? I've got a few ideas in mind, but I'd be interested to hear what you think. Are you currently going through this at the moment? Do you not have a voice? Do you have a voice? Did you handle it? Are you thinking of handling it? Is it a family member? Is it a friend? What is it? Please share. And I'll come back with something else really soon. By the way, it is really raining heavy. Melbourne, Australia can really turn it on as far as the rain. Sometimes it doesn't rain for months, and the last 2 days it's just bucketing down. So I'm on my way to a family luncheon now, informal, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys later. It's Sunday, and I'll make something else during the week and post it when I can. So have a great day. Thanks.